Hello and welcome, guys, tonight to our live. I also want to recognize you who are catching this from YouTube and or SoundCloud. It is indeed a blessing to be here with you tonight. As tonight I just came to encourage you and to remind you not to give up on good. Don't give up on good. And I'll explain to you here in just a bit what I mean by not giving up on good, because I know that can mean any number of things, and I want you to have a pretty good understanding. Hey, Diane, how are you tonight? Let me know if you can hear me okay before I get too far into the topic tonight as well. Would you just send me a yes or okay or a thumbs up or something? Just let me know if the audio is okay tonight. So, nonetheless, guys, I need to do a little housekeeping here. And to remind you guys that if you haven't already went to our online store, go to bonfire.com/store/babes-tees. That is bonfire.com/store/babes-tees. Guys, thank you, Diane. And there you will find our selection of apparel that we have. Any purchase you make from that online store supports the youth programs for my nonprofit CWF organization. So we appreciate your purchases that you have made there, and for those that haven't been there to make a selection yet, feel free to go ahead over to Bonfire and make that purchase today. Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's in the description box and also there in the comment section. All you have to do is click on that link and it'll take you right to my YouTube channel where you can like and subscribe. I believe that with the direction that this platform is headed, with a lot of the changes and things that are being made, not only here on Facebook, but just on the social media platforms, period, in order to continue to follow this platform in the coming days, it's going to be important that you are subscribed or linked to my YouTube channel. So don't forget to do that as well. Also, guys, you can follow me on Amazon. For all you book lovers, you can follow me on Amazon. There you will find all of my books and resources there. Hey, Rita, how are you tonight? You can find all my books and resources there. And since this is the month of September, the month of my birth, I have all those products in paperback marked down for as low as a $5 bill. So you guys can go there and get that. Also, if you're not a book lover, if you're not one that likes to read, all of my products are available on audio for you. But don't neglect to purchase and give as a gift. It makes a wonderful gift for the upcoming holidays. Also, for those people who are severely impacted by the pandemic, whether emotionally or just struggling with keeping their head above water, it would be a good idea for you to gift them with the gift of reading, and those books that I have written will help them process what they're going through and begin to take the initial steps into recreating their journey. All right, guys. My website is www.AnntriciaBraySmith.weebly.com. Again, it's www.AnntriciaBraySmith.weebly.com. Feel free to go there for to check out any resources I have. Also, I have courses that are available there for new business owners that just need a jump start in their business. And those courses are affordable and easy to understand for you. All right, guys. So tonight I'm talking about don't give up on the good. Don't give up on the good. And I've been struggling with this, so to speak, when I begin to look at the different things that are going on, the dynamics of media, like the platform that you're watching tonight. You know, I look at all the changes that are being made. I look at all the changes that we've been having to make as a result of the pandemic. And what I've seen, guys, is that many people have just given up. We're in month 9. We're in month 9, going into month 10. How time flies, right? And people are just giving up. People are in a place where they feel hopeless, they feel helpless, and in spite of everything else that's going on, with life continuing to show up and things seem to be going downhill, some of this stuff that we're dealing with and that we're going through, we don't know what to think. We just seem like we have no answers. And when I surf social media and when I hear conversations and when I look at content that gets the most interactions, when I look at people who seem to have the most influence, and we're looking at all these things, I just want to encourage you guys to don't give up on good. Because even though it seems like negativity and those of us that are scammers and manipulative and things like that, even though it seems like we're the ones that's winning, we have to realize that those of us that are doing good, we just have to continue to do that. Positivity, change, empowerment, motivation, inspiration, education, all those things that are good, majority of our populations don't desire that. And so we feel like if we're not getting the attention, that what good is it for us to continue to take this stance? What good is it for us to continue to do good? We know that our word says, be not weary in well doing. Well, I think it's times like this that we really need to hone in and connect with that word. This is what it's all about. We're fighting a war that we can't see, and it's against what's good and what's evil. And in our minds, when we feel like we're not making enough progress, when we feel like we're doing all that we can do to get to a certain place or to overcome certain things in our lives, like our finances and like our health and like opportunities, when it seems like we're not making gains or not taking on new ground, it's easy for our minds, mind you, our minds, to think back on familiar things. Because 9 times out of 10, we've been in this place before. The only thing that's different from us being here now as opposed to us being here before is our mindsets. We've changed. We've evolved. However, going through tough times does not turn our mind off. Hey, if we used to get those bills paid by doing this, but now we have a new way of living, and so we don't do that no more. Don't you think when those bills are due and we don't have the money, we think about what we used to do to make that happen? That's still a thought. But I'm here to encourage you guys, don't give up on doing good. Don't give up on the progress that you made. Because the harder things look, the darker things look right now, just means you're that much closer to breaking through to the other side. And I know, guys, I know, boy, when we get that juicy conversation on the other end of the phone, boy, it's hard to let go of that. It's hard to change that conversation. We wanna know everything that's going on. Ooh, it's so good to our ears. We just want to hear it all. But do you know that if we continue to give into that, if we continue to allow that person to call us on the phone with all this negative talk, with all this political stuff and junk that's going on, do you know what that does to our minds? Do you know what that does to your emotions? So now you go back to this roller coaster, and it's hard enough to break back free from that desire of all those distractions and negativity. So it takes us that much longer to press through to get our breakthrough. It takes us that much longer to press through to getting what we've worked so hard and all this time to get and to accomplish. So we cannot give up on good. I've been tempted sometimes to bring to this platform some negativity, some anger, some frustration. But guys, this is not what this platform is for. This platform is to educate, it's to empower, it's to encourage you. And if I can't do that, then I don't need to show up. And that fight for good and evil, that fight to press through the emotions. Because generally, when we're in that fight, it's the emotion that begins to show up. It's that emotion and that desire to be noticed, or that desire to be being centered around, that draws us into this war in our minds, in our thoughts. And so we think, why are we doing all this good? Why are we trying to maintain all this positivity? Why are we trying to help somebody? Or why are we trying to be always the one that's having to apologize, or always the one to try to do right? It's because that is who you are created to do. We can't get so consumed in what everybody else is doing and think about what everybody else is getting away with, that we give up on doing good, because we're not created for that. Do you know the only way we're going to tap into that next level of greatness, the only way we're going to have that closer walk with Christ, the only way we're going to be able to have that influence, is when we're in our darkest moment, and in spite of it all, we press through and continue to do what's good. Good always wins, no matter what it looks like. It always wins. I've had people come against my character. I had people come against my reputation. I've had people come against my platform. I've had people come against so many things as it relates to me, about their opinion, about what they think. But at the end of the day, I can't go and fight that battle, because when they draw me away from what my purpose is and what I'm destined to do, then that's a distraction. It's a distraction. So if I get here and I act out on my emotions and I'm frustrated and I'm cutting up, that's all anybody wants to see. That would draw the viewers in. That will probably boost up the ratings. But is that, at the end of the day, what we say we're about? Is it who we say we are? And at the end of the day, why would we do that? In the darkest hours, in those darkest moments, in those lowest valleys, we're that much closer to our breakthrough. We cannot give up on good. That is the time we ought to be pressing through. That is the time that if we're alone and we steal away to our secret closet, we ought to be drawing a little more near to our Creator, to His voice, because it's in that place of darkness, in that place of challenging moments, that His still small voice is going to speak. And what I hear Him telling me, in spite of it all, In spite of whoever comes against you, in spite of whatever it seems like you're lacking right now, whatever it seems like you can't break free of, whatever it seems like emotionally you're struggling with, you're that much closer to your breakthrough. So you cannot give up. You cannot give in. You cannot get distracted. We must stand for what we say we stand for. And it doesn't matter whose voice come against us. Because in the end, you're the one that's going to win. In the end, you're the one that's going to shine through. So guys, I hope that this word is encouraging for you tonight. I appreciate you being here with me through the end tonight. I appreciate all that you do for me in on this platform, showing up every night, showing your support. It means so much to me. I need people like you in my corner. This is why. It's because of you that I can sit here night after night, and despite of what I've been beat down with all day long, I can sit here and give a word of encouragement and stay focused on what my goals are. And be patient enough to wait on my opportunities to manifest. And not only that, but sit here and I see you and say a little prayer for you, that as I grow, we're growing together. And as my opportunities begin to manifest, your opportunities are manifesting too. And as my doors open, your doors are opening too. This is why our environment, who we're connected to, our associations are so important. So every night when you sit here and you say hello, and every night you sit here and you let me know that you're here, and every night that I see that little eye on the screen, let me know that somebody's watching, that's encouraging. That's letting me know that my purpose is being fulfilled. And I must continue to do good. Not perfect, but good. And that is staying focused on everything that I say I stand for. You don't even have to question it when you log on at 10 o'clock and you're staying up with me every night. You don't even have to you don't even have to question it. Rita says keep pushing. Yeah, I can only keep pushing because I got women like you in my corner. It makes all the difference in the world. That gives me enough strength to continue to do good. I cannot give up on good. I cannot give up on good, and I'm not going to allow you to give up on it either, guys. So I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I love you. I love you. I love you, and I appreciate all you do to give me that strength and that support every night. It means so much to me. I am your host, Anntricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. I'll be right back here tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Good night.